Emails. Red is dead. Billy Reddy Two Shoes. They said that by 2060, all redheads might be gone. Also, the Greeks believed redheads turned to vampires after they died. Thanks and good luck. All right. The key word in that is they say. I guess that's words. They say that by 2060, all redheads might be gone. Do you realize how fucking dumb you have to be to believe that? All redheads are going to be gone by 2060. That's literally 47 years from now. I mean, granted, in 2060, I'm going to turn 92. I'm an old fuck right now. I'm 45 years old this year. By 2060, I will be 92 years old. But that's possible. I mean, if I keep eating waffle witches and having my house collapse on me, I imagine that's going to take a toll. All right? For all you fucking morons out there who hear that in a bar or read it on the internet and you just keep repeating it without even thinking of what's coming out of your mouth. How many little red-headed boys and girls have you seen? Go to the mall. They're fucking 2-3 years old. You're telling me they're all going to be dead before they're 50, you dumb fucks? This is so fucking dumb. Some asshole said it was a recessive gene, and by the time it went around the bar, we were all going to be dead in 20 minutes. And people are so fucking dumb, and they just repeat what they hear, that they come at you and they say dumb shit like that. Do you realize how many people have said that to me? I mean, at least this guy was smart enough to at least put it to 2060. I mean, look, if we're all going to be gone, we're fucking taking you cunts with us, because unless you guys just like, if the next Hitler comes along and he just really hates fucking redheads and starts to, but even then, there's going to be one of those Schindler List guys who's going to make a list of us fucking redheads, and we're going to survive. Right? And then we'll have a museum of tolerance for fucking redheads. And then the History Channel will slowly stop showing Holocaust stuff and try and balance it out and show some redhead genocide. You know? And then there'll be some Stephen Reddy Redberg will make some fucking movie and get a bunch of awards. And then the Howard Stern of then will make the analogy like, I tell you, all you got to do if you want to make a fucking win award is make some sad movie about the redhead genocide. Let me tell you fucking blondies, you brownies, you blackies, all of you fuckers. Blackies, that didn't sound good. I was talking about hair. Oh, Jesus. All right? We're here to stay. All right? Don't ever underestimate the fucking heart of a redhead. Okay? That's why our hair's red. That's that burning passion in us. It's not the devil. It's because we're better than you. We're a select few. You know what I mean? You know what you guys are? All you fucking blondes, brunettes, all you cunts. You know what you guys are? You're like the fucking Ford Taurus. You go down the highway, there's a fucking zillion of you. Every once in a while, you see a Testarossa. All right? A nice freckled one. Has that ever been done? Has anybody ever had a fucking swagger about being a redhead? Yes, so for the love of God, can you people stop and just think? You know, all right, you know what? Redheads, any redheads out there listening, just say to them, just go like, do you realize how fucking stupid you are right now? Huh? Oh, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit. That's not my goddamn cause. You know what? I can guarantee you this right now. I'm still going to be around in 2060. And I'll be out there climbing that fucking rope. And I'll have the last bit of lead paint and asbestos out of my house. And we'll see. And then you guys will be like, well, technically you're not a redhead anymore because all your fucking hair fell out and the shit on the side of your head is white. And that might do me in. Then I'll be like, bullshit. And I'll fucking grab my chest, clutch my little freckled heart, and I'll keel over. And you know what? You know what you guys will do? You'll fucking laugh. Because in your core, you're a cunt. All righty. Plowing ahead. What do we got here? Dilemma. Hey, Bill, would you rather be permanently invisible under the condition that inanimate objects you've touched also become invisible? Jesus Christ. Or would you want to be able to shape-shift into anyone or anything in the world, but you have to stay that way for 24 hours? Oh, without a doubt, shape-shift. I mean, how lonely would it be if I was invisible and everything I touched became invisible? I wouldn't want to do that. You know? Would I want to do that? How could I bring down these fucking international bankers if I was invisible? Then I can make inanimate shit invisible. Well, that's what I'd do. I'd touch a bunch of guns and give them to the regular people and have them go down to one of those fucking Devil's Islands meetings. I wouldn't do that shit. No, I'd be a shapeshifter. Now, the real question is, who would you shapeshift into? Troy Aikman. You know, I'd commentate a game right out of the bat, you know, right out of the gate to see if people could notice. I have some of those gloves that he has. You know, those I'm an adult guy gloves now. The ones Dan Marino used to sell. I got one of those long, it's wintertime coats, and sometimes I wear a suit, you know, kind of coats. I could stand there with fucking earmuffs on. But would I sound like him? Who would I shapeshift into? That's a fucking weird one. Oh, you know what? I couldn't handle that power. Because then basically, if you could shapeshift, all you'd have to do is shapeshift into any girl you ever wanted to fuck, whoever she's fucking, you just shapeshift into that person. You just come walking through the door, hello, you know, with some flowers. Oh, my God. I'd be the first person brought up. Now, what kind of rape would that be? The shapeshifting rapist? You know, and then they'd have to somehow, how would they stop me from shapeshifting myself into the foreman of the jury to say, we, the jury, find old Billy Rapist Redface not guilty on all charges. Oh, my God, to that big, Jesus Christ. Although being a shapeshifter would be great. Man, you could freak the fucking world out. You know, it'd be great if some, like, huge leader of the world was given a speech and you somehow got behind him and were also on TV jumping up and down, you know, like somebody who painted their face, except you look just like the guy giving the speech. You know? Oh, that could be endless fucking fun. How would I handle shape-shifting? Oh, Jesus, there'd be a lot of conversations with the higher power with that one. You know, like when you drink and then you get sick and you're like, oh, God, I swear to God, I'm never going to do that again. Just let me get through this. I swear to God, I'm going to clean up my fucking act. Like, what do you say to God after you just shape-shifted into your neighbor and fucked his wife? God, if you can find it in your heart. I mean, technically, you know, she doesn't know. She's none the wiser. And I know it was wrong. And I'll say a couple of Hail Marys. I promise. I will not shapeshift into anybody today. That's all. I mean, I you know something. That's one of those things when after I died and God's giving me that you're going to hell look now, I'm just going to be like, dude, I mean, come on. I could shapeshift. All right? Half the people on earth can't even handle becoming a bouncer without being a douche. I could shapeshift. What'd you think I was going to turn into? Fucking Ronald McDonald and push some kid on a swing? All right? There were some hotties that lived on my block, and some other guys got to him before I did, and I should have been man enough to accept that, but, you know, I had this get-out-of-jail-free card, so I shape-shifted into them when they were away on business. Then I would just come home, surprise, home a day early. And then I fucked him, and then I left, and then I let her deal with the weirdness the next day when her husband came home. When he came home a day later, hey, I'm home. How are you? What do you mean you're home? Where were you? Yeah, I thought you were just in the bedroom. And then he's like, what the fuck's going on? Jesus Christ. You know something? I thought they had made every porno that you could make. That's a whole new shape-shifting porn. Shape-shifting porn. Discovered right here on the Monday Morning Podcast. Hey, Bill, I'm an avid fan of your podcast as I listen to it every Monday with my chemistry tutor, who is now a fan of yours as well. Well, Jesus, you guys aren't getting anything done, are you? I have a question to ask, and forgive me if I give you a history lesson, but this is something I want to get off my chest. Holy fuck, is this a long... come on. People, try not to get things off your chest. You know how bad I read. All right, let's give it a shot. You know what the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to make it larger. All right, it's kind of personal for me, but you as a man might understand. And I'm not saying a woman would understand better, because she probably would never understand at all my problem. I am a loner, and I have always been. I relate to that, sir, 100%. We are on the same page. I never made any friends as a kid, and I was abandoned by everyone I knew. All right, now you just went into fucking... Now you sound like you're in... what is it, Hans Christian Andersen? What's the name of that guy who wrote, not Toy Story, what the fuck is it called there? Christmas Story, Christmas Carol? Something Christian Leitner? I can't remember fucking thing. Ghost of Christmas Past, Part 2. Anyways, I don't know anything about my family members besides their name and job title. Over the years, I started to hate everybody I came into contact with. Every person I met, I'd be condescending towards, and I was indifferent towards everyone I met. A few years ago, I had this girl try and become my friend, which is weird because since I keep to myself and nobody bothers me, but all of a sudden this girl comes up to me and starts asking about who I am. I, of course, tell her to fuck off. Jesus Christ, dude. Because I tell her to fuck off and I'm cold and indifferent. You're not indifferent. You have a definite feeling towards her. Fuck off. She rode the same bus I rode, and she tried to make conversation with me a lot. But still, I was just telling her to fuck off, but not in those exact words. Oh, okay, all right. But I told her to go talk to someone who cares. Dude, how old are you? Every time I looked at her, she always smiled at me. The smile was the most amazing smile I've ever seen in my life. If a smile was a super... Yeah, you fucking had a crush on her. If a smile was a superpower, it'd be hers, and I couldn't help but melt a bit every time I saw her smile. Ah, Jesus Christ, dude, what's going on here? A few years ago, I got everyone in the school coming up to me asking who I was. Oh, a few years later. Turns out that she was asking everybody about me for 2 years, and nobody could tell her anything about me. So now she has gotten the whole school interested in me and finding out who I am. Dude, is this like a fantasy, or did this really happen? Do you wear like a leather jacket and ride a motorcycle? They never learned anything about me. Now that I am in college, I am starting to see her everywhere. Dude, can you just fuck this girl or take her out for a malt already? Come on, man. This is a critical part of your life. You're young. This girl's, you're drafted in the first round. You don't want to wait too long. You wait too long to fucking find a mate. All of a sudden, you're trying to find some fucking once-in-a-lifetime sixth-round pick, like a Tom Brady. It's not out there. He goes, well, anyways, when we actually meet, it's awkward, and she just stares at me uncomfortably, then runs away. I don't know why this happens to me whenever I think I see... What? I don't know why this happens to me. Whenever I think I see, hear, or actually run into her, is there something wrong with me? Why am I going through these weird bouts of fight or flight mode? Dude, because you were fucking abandoned by everyone around you, which hurt you as a kid, so now you're trying to fucking wall yourself off. You should fucking talk to that girl. Just tell her, say, listen, you got to understand, I'm a psycho. I didn't have anybody in my life. I don't know how to do this. But when you smile at me, I almost fall out of my chair. Can you handle the fact that I'm socially a little far behind my peers? And with that, would you like to go see a movie? Okay? And then every time you feel like sabotaging it, just, I don't know. I don't know, dude. That's you're going to have to undo like 20 years of shit, it sounds like. Now, I don't know if you can do this, in 1 week, like those dumb Dr. Phil shows. You need to come out of your shell. And everybody claps, and then you go, and like the guy's supposed to be fixed. It's going to take a while. But, dude, you know something? You should definitely go after this girl if you're feeling stuff like that. You should definitely do it. And she sounds like she's, socially uncomfortable too. So, you can help her. She can help you. Both you guys, you get a little more outgoing. Next thing you know, you might have something there. And if not, at the very least, going through that experience with her will give you a couple at bats, so when the right one comes along, you'll know what to do. All right? There you go. Good luck to you, sir. Hey, Bill. Okay, I want a boyfriend. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Bill, I want a boyfriend. Hey, Bill, I know you probably just read the subject and went, oh, well, drop your panties, bitch. No, I would never do that. That's if you said you wanted to get laid. So anyway, she says that's not quite the case. I'm a guy. Oh, the left turn. The left turn. I don't even need to read this. Oh, wait, he's only a freshman. I was going to say, how as a guy do you not know how to get a boyfriend at this point? Half the sitcoms are based on gay guys at this point, aren't they? Was that fucking statement as dumb as all redheads are going to be dead by 2060? I don't care. I got a hole in my fucking house. He says, I'm a guy. I'm a freshman in high school, and I like guys. I consider myself average, pretty good at sports, and decent with the ladies. He said, I'm still in the closet. Gay guys fucking slay it. You guys fucking slay it. You know, if you wanted to. I'm telling you. You know what it is? Because I don't know what the fuck it is. You give a fuck about clothes the way they do? Well, you want to watch the same shit? That's the thing about gay guys. You guys want to do the same shit women want to do, so hence you're around them. And next thing you know, your dick's in their mouth. If I could have just kept my fucking mouth shut, you know, during Dirty Dancing and Ghost and all those things, I would have done much better when I was a younger man. But whatever, this isn't about me. This is about you. Let's plow ahead. He goes, I go to a public school, and there aren't many gays. Well, not as far as you know. I don't want some fabulous guy, just another normal guy like me. I like that. You don't want him to be like sitcom gay? Walking in a room going, oh my God, love it. Are there any gay guys like that at this point? Anyways, what advice could you give someone in my position? Maybe your lovely girlfriend has an opinion. Thanks, Bill. I love the podcast, and go fuck yourself. You know what? I might even call Nia in for this one. Hang on a second. Let me put this fucking thing on pause. All right, the lovely Nia, everybody. Can you just close the door, by the way? Because the goddamn fan trying to dry out the walls. Come over here. We only have one microphone. Our shit is all over the place, so I don't even know where the hell the other microphone is.
All right.
All right, so here's the deal. I feel like we're singing backup for somebody right now. This dude wants a boyfriend. He's a freshman in high school. Mm-hmm. He's still in the closet, slaying it with the ladies. He doesn't want some fabulous guy. He just wants another normal guy like himself. Uh-huh. And he said, what advice could you give someone in his position? Maybe your lovely girlfriend has an opinion. Thanks, Bill. Love the podcast. Oh, and go fuck yourself.
So he's in the closet, but you want to meet a guy.
Jesus Christ, what did I just say? What did he just say?
I know, but I'm trying to, take in the situation. I mean, first of all, I feel like
if you've been drinking, you have wine on your breath.
Yeah, I was drinking champagne in the other room. It's 4:00 in the afternoon. I think... first of all, I think you should maybe not necessarily come out of the closet to everyone, but you have to sort of go where the gays go. And I don't mean just bars and stuff, but there are certain, restaurants and, areas that are, heavily populated.
You sound like you're giving
a
PowerPoint presentation and you have to go where the gays go. You should have just written that down on a chalkboard.
But the thing is, I think it's a little bit problematic that you're still in the closet. You are free to come out whenever you want to. You shouldn't have any pressure.
Time out.
Shut up.
Time out.
But I'm saying when you're out of the closet, it makes it easier for you to meet other people and get into a whole little groove, and you meet people and they invite you places here, there, and everywhere, and that's how you start to meet people. But if you're still quiet, no, you can't. But when you're still in the closet, there's going to be that secretiveness and that sort of sneaking around and hiding and ducking in corners, and you start getting into situations that you don't want to be in as a closeted gay person. Because I feel like any gay person who's lived their life in the closet trying to date secretly will tell you that it could lead to not so good situations. So I feel like you should probably come out in a way, or at least just start hanging out with other gay people.
I'm going to have to start having an orchestra start playing when your answer goes on.
If you want me on here to answer questions, I'm going to answer them the way I answer them. I don't need you to tell me when to
I don't need anybody telling me how to answer them. Snap, snap, snap.
Why don't you ask me to come in here if you're just going to, like, micromanage how I answer the question?
What is wrong with you? You know, you're an angry drunk.
I'm not drunk.
A couple of glasses of champagne, you turn into an asshole.
I'm not drunk.
I don't think you should come out. Not as a freshman. For fuck's sakes, people are such assholes. You know what I mean? I think he should go find some other.
College?
He's a freshman in high school.
Oh, in high
school. You know, fucking just ride it out. Find some other gay kids. Hang out with them. Play baseball down at the gay baseball park. And once you become you know what you need to do? You got to leave your fucking town behind. Then you move to a city.
Does your high school not
have... move to a city. Let me finish my ignorance.
You don't have
move to a city, they'll have the gay part of town,
well, no,
and it's
going to
be over.
I'm asking is because a lot of high schools...
It's going to have abs.
Shut up. A lot of more progressive high schools, they'll have like an LGBT, club or something like that.
He obviously doesn't have that, or he would fucking join it. He's going to a high school like I went to a high school. You know? Get back on D! Right? It's a fucking meathead school. That's what's going on with him. Those morons aren't going to understand him. Why go through extra fucking pain? The great thing is he knows who he is and he knows the direction he's going. You're going to be fine. I would say try and stay in shape because you are trying to appeal to a bunch of guys and we're all fucking,
I just don't want him to start trolling around online, getting sucked into some seedy situations where older guys are going to take advantage of himself because he's young and in the closet and he's very, he doesn't quite know what to do. I'm worried that he's going to get sucked into that type of shit as opposed to trying to find peers where you're all sort of going through it together. That's why I was encouraging to come out of the closet or to at least maybe start affiliating if your high school has one of those LGBT clubs or whatever, that way you feel less alone. So you're less likely to, like I say, go online and get sucked into some weird head trip sexual abuse situation. Because there's nothing like an older predator. No, that an older predator will love more than a young, confused, I'm still in the closet.
Wait a minute. Now, so you're saying older gay guys are predators?
I'm saying there are older people who will prey on young. Well, listen,
50-year-old guys will try and bang an 18-year-old chick. So why would?
Exactly.
So what are you saying? We're all pieces of shit. What kind of hatred are you spewing?
I'm just saying. I'm
trying to bring the world together here.
He's in a very precarious situation, and if you start going down that road where you're just sneaking around so much, you can get caught up into some bad shit. And I don't want some older guy saying, "Oh,
shit, he's getting blown by fucking chicks." This guy's killing. It's like he's hitting from both sides of the plate.
The whole thing to me. So are you bi?
No, he's still in the closet, but he's killing it with the ladies.
Well, you need to stop that right now.
No, he doesn't. Good for him. It's just going to be another chapter in the book. I think you're going to be fine, sir.
The Nia Please podcast, it's on its way. Everyone on Twitter, I know you guys have been asking me for weeks what's going on with the podcast. What's happening is I'm also rebuilding.
Are you fighting with your record label? What's going on? Why is this project keep being delayed?
I know. I'm rebuilding my website right now, and it's got my films on it. It's got some writing that's...
Your podcast room is underwater?
My podcast room is underwater. My sanctuary is destroyed. But that's why it's taking so long. So bear with me, you guys. But
you should do a podcast underwater in a flooded room, just like Kanye West. He had a busted jaw. He still went in the studio. Where you going? All right. Now listen, we were just fucking around there. I think the great thing is that you already know who you are, so you're going to end up where you want to be. That age really isn't easy for anybody. But I will tell you this: all the fucking bullshit she said. She's right about those creepy old gay guys looking for a young, confused young man out there. You're better than that, all right? You got to have some standard. No white chest hair. Beat it, old pubes. All right, here we go. Last thing I'm going to read, and that's going to mercifully be the end of this podcast. Bill thought this might interest you. It's an article about divorce. This guy's an illustrator. Tough road to hoe. I am too. 3 years and still no settlement, and the guy's broke as a result and has stopped producing work in hopes that the parasitic ex will give in once there's no cash flow. Oh, and the guy is prodigiously good as a painter. Yeah, I think I actually have faith in some of these divorce settlements that I think in the near future there's going to be way more light shined on these things, and eventually it's gonna come around. You know? Can't there be a I don't get that shit where you can just it's just too one-sided where one person could just live off the other person. I've talked about all this shit a zillion fucking times, haven't I? You know, that whole shit where the woman starts dating a new guy, but she won't let the guy move in because her last guy made more money. So then the two of them just sit there living off the fucking first guy. You know? You don't think that's fucked up? Well, I do. All right. You know what, people? I tried. I did my best. I tried to do a podcast. I think that's it.